Hi, this is Iman Aghai, the founder and organizer of Vancouver Business Network and the president of Success Road Enterprises. Today I'm sitting with Jason Bax, the person who represents Dell and Nissan on TV, the multi-million-dollar spokesman of InternetMarketing.com, and the founder of Pitch Masters organization. So, Jason, why don't you tell us what Pitch Masters organizations do?
Well, I started Pitch Masters because I've done my fair share of pitching around the world. You know, as a spokesman, I've been to 3 continents, and I've pitched a lot of audiences. And I've done some good pitches, some bad pitches, and some ugly pitches. And I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. The guy out there stomping his feet and waving his hand in the air. And I've sat through my fair share of painful pitches like most people have. You know, whether it be a commercial, whether it be a presentation, whether it just be even in the coffee shop, somebody doing a pitch and you just think, this is awful. And I really saw a need to eliminate painful pitches from the world. And I thought, how can I reach the most amount of people doing this? So I created an organization called Pitch Masters where people could come and practice their pitch. Okay? Eliminate the pain from pitches. And so I kind of think of it as the Toastmasters for pitching.
Okay.
So if you think of it that way, it's a growing organization. And again, our mission is really to eliminate painful pitches from the world.
Okay.
And I think that's very important. I don't think anybody would fight that cause. So that's the main focus. And really to create a fun business environment for people to get in there and get on their feet and practice their pitches.
Yeah. Well, Jason has created a concept called demotainment. So Jason, what is demotainment?
Well, demotainment is, I started studying a lot of different pitches. And I started looking at the pitches that I'd done that have been successful. And I started looking at the pitches that other people have done that are successful. I look at the YouTube videos that were successful to move products or services. And I started to see a theme. And I dubbed that theme Demotainment. Entertaining demonstrations. Demotainment. And by the way, this is for a guy in search engine optimization, which I used to be in. I own that term. That's my term. If you go to the search engine, you type in demotainment. That's mine. I own that. Okay. So again, when you're becoming an expert, I just want to point this out for the seminar, is try to come up with terms that you can own.
Yeah.
Okay. So I created this term, and now I evangelize for this term, demotainment. I go around telling people, look, if you're going to do a pitch, make it an entertaining demonstration. So I actually say to people, you know what, why don't you just shut up and show me what your product does? Why don't you just shut up and show me what your service does? Okay, and if you make it entertaining, let me back up a second. The biggest obstacle that in marketing today is that interruption marketing is not working anymore. Any advertising executive will tell you that. It's just the clicks are going down, the views on television for commercials are going way down. They have to run a lot more of the same commercial to really have an impact. The reason is because they're pitching. As soon as the guy starts talking like this, in a commercial, you think, I'm about to be pitched, I'm gonna go and change the channel, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get a snack. Okay? So the difference is if you make it entertaining, and you just happen to involve a product, maybe it's this cold glass of water, if you make that demonstration entertaining, you don't have to coerce somebody or trick somebody into watching your pitch. They will cross the street, drop what they're doing, they'll put down their iPhone or they'll stay on your site and watch your pitch. Okay, so it's about learning how to be compelling versus selling. And I think that's important. And I think if everybody took this idea, like, how can I be more compelling? How can I make my pitch more compelling? There's only 3 ways to do it. Through fun, shock, and aha, as I say. Fun, shock, and aha. So you either make your pitch really fun, entertaining. You make it shocking, because shock just happen to work. People like being scared. They like being jolted. That's why they go to horror movies. Or you make an aha, where they actually learn something. Okay? And so if you've got some fun, some shock, or awe in your pitch, one or all of them, people will stop and watch it. Whether it's a video, whether it's an investor pitch, whether it's you're talking about your product or service, they will engage with it. And that's the goal. And I believe demotainment will make the world a less painful place to live in. There's a lot of marketing noise, and a lot of it's really just noise. People trying to break through with their message. If you focus less on selling people and more on compelling them, your marketing is going to be a lot more successful. And I just happen to call that demotainment.
Okay, good term.
Thank you.
Well, I usually, when I introduce Jason, I always refer to Jason as the unusual guy. And the reason behind that is because Jason owns a website called businessunusual.net, and I let Jason to say what he does in businessunusual.net.
Well, in going with a theme, how to be compelling, I created this website. You said it earlier. This website, really, businessunusual.net, or I call it the BUN, the acronym, is an entertaining business website. And you call me unusual. I would say I'm an entertaining businessman. But I created this website as really a demonstration piece for me and my brand. So it's really, as you said in your words, a billboard for me. So on this website, what I do is I go around and I feature and I find the world's most unusual businesses that actually worked, and I put them up on this website. And last night before I came here, I posted a chariot skates. They're actually look like roller skates, except it looks like a big wheel, okay, on your leg. It's a huge wheel. They're called chariot skates. This guy has developed a very successful business with a very, very odd fitness product, okay? So the idea around this site is that if I created something compelling, or had Jason Bax, the website, more people would engage with this compelling Business Unusual versus Jason Bax. So that's why I created it. Now, Jason Bax, this happens to be a billboard, Business Unusual just happens to be a billboard for Jason Bax. So it directs traffic back to me, which features my products, my services, and Pitchmasters. Okay, versus going out to the world and saying, you got to buy my services. I'm a great pitch guy. I'm a great spokesman. You know what? I can do videos. Stop. We don't care. What I did instead is created a piece of demotainment, the BUN, Business Unusual, that compels people to land on my website. They look at, on average, I believe 5 pages, maybe three to 5 pages each. Okay. And on every page, there's my smiling face, linked back to me, okay? So again, I'm focusing on creating compelling widgets or putting out compelling content that then leads people back to me.
Okay. Jason, as speakers and coaches, we always go to different organizations, or we are on the stage all the time. Every people are looking at us. We are at the spotlight. Yeah. And it so happens that something funny happens on the stage to us. And well, what was the funniest thing that happened to you?
Well, I mean, every speaker's got his talk about, no, his presentation doesn't work, the videos in his presentation doesn't work, whatever. I mean, that's, well, Colorado, I was on stage and my wife had gone to a wedding the week before and got the Norwalk virus, okay, which is extremely contagious and debilitating flu. Okay. I don't catch it. I'm thinking, oh, thank goodness, because I got a show on Friday or Saturday to do, and Saturday and Sunday. Get down there, I land, think to myself, and have lunch, think, I'm pretty tired. 4 o'clock that night, I am sick like a dog. And so everybody's fear is, oh, I don't want to get up on stage and faint or, you know, have an accident or throw up. I literally I was the walking dead. I was so sick the next day I couldn't shave my face. I was shaking, I couldn't walk. So I had to have I said, look, unlock the side door. I want you to unlock the side door just in case I have to make a quick exit because I was that sick. And I want 2 champagne buckets on the stage on either side, just in case. I'm not using them for champagne, just in case I have to use these things. So Now I have no fear because I was so sick that I couldn't stand up on stage. I had to sit most of the time, and I put on the show, and I ended up putting on 2 days, a 2-day performance.
Wow.
Now it was not my best show, but I was worried the entire time that I'm going to lose my lunch up here. It was pretty scary.
So that's something that is involved with being a speaker, being a coach, being on the stage all the time. People come from all over the place to see you. You can't just disappoint them.
And I'm probably the person who brought the Norwalk virus to Colorado. Oops, sorry.
Well, on December 3rd and December 4th, we are going to have a seminar called Marketing Mastery Summit. In Marketing Mastery Summit, professionals will learn how to position themselves as the go-to expert and be the obvious choice of their clients. And Jason is going to be one of our speakers in Marketing Mastery Summit. So Jason, what will be the takeaway that people get from your speech?
Well, I'll be talking about demotainment, what I call the pitchless pitch. So if you are interested in, first of all, just having a good time, because I'm pretty confident that my talk will be one of the more entertaining talks. But I'll be talking about how to make your pitch pitchless, because if you're in business, whether it's online or offline, life is a pitch. And you got to learn how to pitch properly. Now, that doesn't mean being pushy and aggressive. Today, in our social media world, our internet world, we have attention scarcity. Just getting people to pay attention is a big thing. I'm going to teach you how to get people's attention, how to be more compelling, and how to put together, I'll go through the five keys to putting together a really entertaining, educational, pitchless pitch, so that people are compelled to engage with you. That'll increase the results of your marketing and your pitch, because people actually want to watch it. They choose to watch it. So I'm going to go through the acronym DEMO-T. I'll go through those 5 elements of a successful demotainment pitch. I'll show examples of Fortune 500s who are already using demotainment. For instance, Google uses demotainment very successfully. And that's not the only one. I'll go through the companies that are using it, BMW, and also I'll go through small businesses that are also using it very successfully. And these are specifically YouTube demotainment pitches. I'm also going to talk about the $1 billion demotainment pitch. This is the pitch that took a company from 60,000 users to millions and millions and millions and bumped their valuation. I think it's $5 billion now. So I'm going to talk about that pitch as well. That's really what I'm going to go through. So for anybody who is interested in just a really entertaining and educational time, they'll want to come and see my presentation. But really, if you want to learn the pitchless pitch, or pitch 2.0, then
pitch 2.0.
Pitch 2.0, that's mine.
Yeah.
Then you'll want to come to this presentation, because if you're pitching the way you've been taught by old pitchmen, it literally is working. It's not working, and it's working less. So come and look at the new way that's emerging. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about meeting everybody who comes to this, and anybody who has got a product or service that is unique and particularly unusual. I'm open to hearing your pitch. I really want to hear your pitch. Pitch me. And yeah.
He will pitch you.
Yeah, pitch me and I'll
pitch you back.
Yeah, and also what I'll do is I'm going to actually be doing some pitch critiques.
Okay.
So I'll go through this very, very quickly, and then I'll do a demonstration. I'll do some pitch critiques. Tell me your product or service, give me your quick pitch, and I'm going to critique it live on stage as well. I like to make everything more of a demonstration. So that's what I'll be doing. So if you want a chance to get your pitch critiqued, you want to come to
Marketing Mastery Summit. Thanks, Jason. We are so looking forward to have you in Marketing Mastery Summit on December 3rd and December 4th at Vancouver Convention Center.
I'm looking forward to being today.